side. Starting to the south, their opponents, the Immortals, as the yellow team up north.
Yeah, look at that classic Immortals right there. 5 heavy tanks on mines.
Oh yeah.
It's been a while actually since we've seen that. This used to be their trademark strategy, just going 5 heavy tanks, pushing straight down the middle of the map. And actually they could even do that because of how light or how much lighter their opponent's side is. They're going only 2 frontline T-32s, 2 T-69s, and MX-13. So, I mean,
that's not a weak lineup either.
Well, yeah, it's not a weak lineup, but if this comes to like a frontal engagement where it's, everything is just 50-50, like anything can happen, I do have to say, the Immortals do have a slight advantage because, they have more hit points, more firepower. Just they can stay in these fights longer than their opponent's team efficiency. So,
well, I mean, efficiency right now is doing what UAD did in the previous round. They're extremely low on the map. Low position, like down south, and they're definitely not gonna allow the Immortals to engage up front because they know they're gonna get mangled otherwise. So they're trying to find as many shooting angles as possible, both from the west and the east, and they're try to bait the Immortals to push forward.
Actually, I really like what efficiency are doing.
It's almost
Both
mirroring what
teams,
UAD did like in the previous match.
Yeah,
almost.
Immortals with, I mean, that's a very actually standard lineup from the Immortals as well, just kind of keeping the frontline tanks. I mean, they have a total of 3 frontline tanks, so keeping those frontline tanks just in the front and then the MX right behind there. They're not gonna go for the push just yet.
Well, they definitely know that they're gonna walk into a trap.
Yeah, but they are ready for it. So the thing is, I think what they're waiting for right now is just, not only more information, but maybe for the efficiency side to get a little bit more settled in, or maybe just slightly.
The efficiency is not gonna budge. They can't afford to.
Yeah, the thing is, they really don't have the bulkiest, or they don't
have the armor to withstand like what's waiting for them on top of the hill.
Because they have 2 T-32s. So the thing is, if they kind of group those 2 T-32s and just kind of, just keep them in a frontal position, they will be able to take or be able to withstand decent damage. But the fact that they're coupled or backed up by 2 T-69s and an MX-13 is it's going to be much harder, I think, for efficiency to like get through the front line of the Immortals. So I think that's why they're going to probably wait.
Well, Hades already took a shot here, about 300 damage, 250 actually. It's not a direct hit.
Very defensive position coming out from efficiency, all spread out along the southern edge here. And the Immortals,
see, that's the thing. The Immortals can't afford to spread out either. They don't have the mobility nor the speed to do that.
Yeah.
They have to stay grouped up, and the only secure place to do that is on the central hilltop. Now, if they decide to go east or west or south in their position, they will get shot. They will get shot. It's pretty much like what PvP had to suffer last time on mines, pretty much at the hands of You Are Dead, except that PvP had a much more mobile setup as well. Batman was in a 1390, so at least he could roam around. This time around, the Immortals clearly cannot afford to just spread out.
Yeah.
They don't have the tanks to do that.
Exactly, and efficiency, they're just waiting right now.
Well, exactly, but the Immortals, like, okay, you know what? The Immortals are going to try to go east, try to go west, perhaps, but this is not the ticket. They will get outmaneuvered if they do so. They don't have the speed to just commit to something like that. Honestly, if I were the Immortals, I'd just wait too. There's too much at stake here.
That is definitely an option at this point. We do see, I think we saw like 2 or 3 of the Immortal tanks
going for the east, but that's not a good idea either. I don't reckon that's a good idea, because like every single one of those efficiency tanks can get out of dodge quicker than their opponents right now. You know what? Efficiency is the kind of team that basically, even though they're in the lead right now, they will not budge. Like, during this entire set, if you replay this without tank changes on the Immortal side, they will do the same thing and they will stay put. They don't mind doing that. No matter how many times we have to replay this, they will still do the same thing.
Yeah, the thing is, every time we see efficiency play, me and you always say the same thing is, if they just play with that kind of just decisiveness and just...
Well, I mean, this time around, I can't blame them, though, because they can't charge. With the tanks they've got, they can't charge. I mean, that's their only option right now.
Well, the thing is, although they can't charge, because they have much more mobility than their opposing side, I think they should be able to spread out more. I mean, at least take more control of the east and west. Maybe not the east, but definitely the west right now. Comics did take a little bit of damage for that T1 kill onto Undergo Rogue. And you know, now they at least know that Comics is up here, but you know, at the same time, yeah, the entire West.
Okay,
is
the
open
Immortals are
for-
going for it. They're gonna try to hunt down Comics, but Comics just gonna get off the hill pretty much. Yeah, he's just gonna get off the hill to dodge all those heavy tanks. And look at that, Neverbest taking a hit, Hades taking a hit. So once again, it's just the Immortals move out and they're punished immediately, and that just was predictable. So once again, I hate to say it, but the Immortals were better off just not moving at all and going for that replay. It's just like they once again, efficiency not giving them any choice whatsoever, and they were forced to relinquish about 700 hit points just like that.
Some actually the chat is coming down saying that Neverbest actually disconnected. So we might actually have to replay this.
Well, I mean, not really, because the set already started, so I don't exactly know how the rules work out on that front, but...
Yes, I believe it is just a rematch. Yeah, Neverbest was actually just disconnected from that match. I don't know how early or how late he was.